Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Beyond the Alders. We were late on the opener just because I was stuck up in Lab City, so we're up there working, and I tried to get some filming done up there, but just all the access for everywhere you want to fish is just gated, and you can't get into anything. But so we're just on our way home from St. Anthony today, and there's a nice little pond here that I like fishing on the highway here just outside the park. So anyway, we'll get back to you once we're outside the bank, and we'll go over the gear that I got today. Okay, so we're just walking up here. We've got ourselves a little beaver sitting out here chewing on something. They've got all this just tore up in here. He's gonna slip on down. Hopefully we can see him in the water real good. There he goes. He's a big one. Beautiful. We'll keep going until we get out of his way. You can see where they've got it chewed up here, where they're coming in and out of the water. Here's their run. So he's just picking on all these little trees. So we've seen some action last year with them, but they stay pretty quiet. So you can see another run right here where they're coming up out of the water, and where they got the path just beaten down for going to forage. You can see where they've been coming up their slip. You can see a little mud run all the way down through where they've been going about. So pretty cool. So we'll let him get back to it, because I'm sure he's annoyed I'm in his way. He's probably trying to pick up something, get some food. So anyway, we're almost at the trail here, and we'll get going. So yeah, cool start. I don't know what kind of hanky-panky's going on here, but there's three of them. A bunch of others watching. Pretty funny. Okay, so it's actually like difficult to walk down here without trying to step on them. They are literally just everywhere, and like clusters of them. Breeding season is on. Like as we're walking here, I'll show you like another one, another two, three, and they're all the way up through here. They're just everywhere. Look at the path, they're just covered. The path is just covered in toads. Look at them all. Amazing how here on the island there wasn't no toads or frogs or anything for the longest time. That just goes to show, once something's here, how out of control it can get. It's incredible. Just absolutely everywhere. Hot control of grass and everything. Everywhere. You can't even step with them. That's crazy. Pretty wild. Alrighty, so we're at the bank. Just a short little walk. We're literally just parked right across the road, and we just walk around and fish the work our way back to the truck. So the beavers have got a little hut built up pretty big from last year. So I know there's a couple other ones here that I like to fish, but they're pretty active, so I'm not going to bother them too much. But this little pond here is full of trout. So nice little pond. Tucks you out of the wind a bit. So what we got on the go here today is a 4-weight. We're going to run a yarny for an indicator, and we've got ourselves a little tiny like a thread grub I tie up for a little trout barbless hook. We got the new Timu job here, so just goes to show you don't need to catch much fish with a big fancy rig. So, and it's just a basic Cabela bighorn rod. So, but anyway, let's get it in the holder here and get it cast in, and see how long it takes to catch a fish. Alrighty, I just dressed my my yarny there with a little bit of fly floating. It helps keep her up, and then you know you don't want your indicator sinking, so We do have a bit of trees in the backdrop here, so we'll see how far we can get out without getting caught up into them. I know the fish don't take long to come up and grab, so. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see the yarny alright. That should just drop down nice and slow through the column. It's got a really small bead on it. Just helps get it down a little bit quicker, but not too quick. Mr. Beaver coming to hang out. Oh, he's down. Oh, Jesus, buddy. Unreal. Come and check out my fly line. Alrighty, so nothing hitting the nymph fly, but I have seen a couple fish play the top. So we're gonna try just a little tiny fly. I took a little grub with a little sighter on top so I can see it. So it's pretty small and low profile. So anyway, let's see if we can't get them on a dry fly in you know, the beginning of the season. It is pretty warm out, so there might be a small hatch going on. I haven't seen anything fly around, but a couple mosquitoes out. That's about it. So could be what they're grabbing because I'm not seeing anything hit the surface. But yeah, let's flick this out, see if we can't get something on this one. Alrighty, so we already have one rise on this here, so let's try and get back out there a little ways. There it is. That's not a bad fish. Okay, so they're hitting top water on a little 4-weight, such a fun rod. Let's see if we can't get him in the net here. Oh, flying trout. Alrighty. Oh, this is a specimen and a half. Look at that. And he's put it right in the corner of his mouth perfectly. First fish of the island season here, guys. Okay, let's get him back. Not gonna come out? Probably not. These little guys will get you every time. Every single time. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, we just have one porpoise here. See if we can't get onto it. Oh, another one right here. Okay, so they're hitting a fly of some sort on the surface. Don't know what though, I can't see it. There it is. Another little guy. Absolutely perfect. Okay, let's do it again. Alrighty. a nice one just porpoised down there. Let's go get him. Let's go get that one. That was a nice fish. There was a little more disturbance on the water on that one. Get this guy dried out a little bit. That way when we get there we're ready to go. Okay. He's back down where I was now, is where he's flicking to. It's just by these couple frogs out here. I think with that little piece of foam she wouldn't sink as much with floating on it, but it is what it is. Okay. That fish flicked out right here somewhere. Oh, right here. Look at this. Unreal. He's working the inside edge here. There he is. Holy crap, so they're working real close. Nice little trout. Alrighty. Another dandy. Hooked just perfectly. So we were in here trouting in the winter. That's how we know they're in here. We fished it last year quite a bit. So try and dry this fly off a little bit. I'll show you. Just kind of take it. Some guys carry magic cloth and stuff like that. I just use the sleeve. And then you take a little bit of floating on it. So I got on my shirt here. Take a little tiny dot and then just kind of hit all that in there and they should be just fine. Okay, so let's take our next cast nice and close here. Let's just flick out nice and let's go by that stick. Oh, look at this. The beaver's right here. Oh, I hope you guys can see. You might not be able to with the polarizer on or something. There he is. Mouth just full of little green twigs. There he is. Got all caught up in the line here. There it is. Another nice one. Just nice little pond trout here. A lot of these are pink too. They're actually pretty good to eat. But we might take one or two home. We'll see what happens. Look at that. Just right in, like, just sucking her in. Alrighty, and just like that, they skate off nice and quick. I know people are gonna be like, oh, you're holding it with your hands and you're not using a net, this and that. Well, the bank here isn't forgiving this, and I don't feel like going for a swim today. So, and these trout are solid in here. They go through a lot, these fish. So, I think they're just fine. Never had a problem before. Oh, my fly's sinking, I think. Oh, no, it's not. It's right there. Oh, there's a little young beaver working his way down here now. Please stay away from the fly. Oh, that was one that just surfaced there. Traffic's busy tonight, that's for sure. Try to keep the cast up a little higher this time. There's one right here. There it is. Little tiny guy. But a fish is a fish. And it's nice to get into a few after being a whole drive up in lab, fishing little spots that I could. And not a fish up there to be had, I tell you. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. You see all these videos of guys just hammering big fish up there, and it's got to be up in the camps and stuff, because I didn't see that while I was there, I'll tell you that right now. And I fished everything. Nymphs, dries, spinners, spoons, big streamer flies like smelt imitations, and just nothing wanted to play. So, and some of the creeks I really wanted to fish were just so swallowed up from the winter runoff they're still having. So it was not ideal. So alrighty, here's the reality of little twigs. I won't even cut this out just so you guys can see that happens to everybody. So give time for my fly to dry. That's what we're doing. I can see them porpoising on the other side. Oh, that was a really good one. Oh, that was a good one. I'm on this other side of this tree. Oh, we got ourselves a loop here. Oh, looks like we do. Okay, what's going on here? Skitters are picking up too, I tell you that. This is a cut and retie by the looks of it. Figure if you're gonna mess with it for any period of time, you might as well just cut her off and retie it. Okay, tags in the pocket. Because there doesn't need to be any more trash than there already is out here. It's amazing how many people just litter in their own province. It's disgusting. Okay, so let's try this again. There's one that just porpoised there. Good thing we're getting anything. Bad cast. Let's get on target there a little more. There it is. Actually a nicer fish too. There it is. That's about the smallest I'll keep. He's probably gonna actually come home with us for a little bit of supper. And they're still porpoising around everywhere. So might have to change my fly here yet because she's getting pretty soaked. Okay, so we're just gonna snap him. So there's a fish. Ready for the pan. Nice little male too, so keep that. Oh, beauty. Way out there, though. Way out there. How close can I get them? Oh, I might be able to. Let's see what happens. Keep the line up high. That's the problem with the 4-weight. You just can't get too much distance, but you can still get it out there a ways. Beavers just putting around the entire time. It's pretty cool. Oh, that was a really nice one. That was red and orange. Oh, my son. Come on. Come back. There it is. Oh! Oh, man. No way. He came for it twice. Into me hat here now. Almost gave myself a piercing. That's why you run barbless, folks. Okay, so we're gonna go down this side and see if he's still there. Still might be able to grab him yet. Come on, third time the charm. Third time the charm. Alrighty, we switched out our fly. We tied a new leader on there, so this one here is pretty similar, just a black main body on it. So while I've been sitting here tying this up, there has been fish porpoising everywhere. It is on. Dry fly season is on right now. So, and I'm a dry fly guy. I love it. So I do like throwing big dirty lures and stuff like that, but there's nothing better than a trout on a dry fly. I can tell you that right now. So let's got it dressed up here. See if we can't get out there and grab another one. Is the hook weight too heavy for it? Oh, it's going. Oh, Jesus. I put it down to see if it was floating or not, and we got one right away. So there's definitely sitting on the bank. Alrighty, well that works. The colors are just incredible. Come on, simmer down, buddy. We're going right back. The colors. Just beautiful. Whoa! Man, they flop around, I tell you. Freshwater mackerel flopping around. Okay, well, alrighty. Let me put a different fly on. I might have had the hook to tackle ratio wrong, which happens. Okay, put you on the patch. It'll be a Tenkara fly. Stick the box out here. What are we thinking here? Maybe a really small hopper fly? Or should I throw a sugar cube? They might just smash a sugar cube. Let's try it. You won't know until you throw it. So this is what a sugar cube looks like. It's like an emerging insect. It's pretty small. Well, not the smallest, but we'll see if it floats. The hook ratio might be off. Across the sugar cube. Oh, there it is. Oh, liking that little draw and motion on top. Another one. It just hit him so quick. Let's see if there's another one with it. Sometimes I think they're aggressive because they're fighting for food. Like, there's lots out here, but they're just such an aggressive fish, right? Mosquitoes are getting bad. Oh, did you see that porpoise out that way? Oh, another one. Jesus, my son. On the retrieve, they like that, don't they? I don't normally strip a dry fly, but it seems to be working. Okay, skitters are getting bad. Might be time to go. There it is. Another one. Dandy. Dandy, dandy, dandy. It's like perfect consistent numbers on them. Like, their sizes are just perfect. And they're full of spunk. They're going back without any issue. So, my hand's pretty wet anyway. So, I think they'll be just fine. Holy bugs. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Okay, let's get down here a little further. Oh, oh my goodness, the color. Here we go. This is a beautiful fish. Oh yes, my son. Can I get you over here? Oh, let my line get messed up. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, yes. Oh, the colors are incredible on this one. Look at that belly. Look at this. Like perfect. Perfect fish. That's exactly what you want to be looking for. Just golfing that. Okay, let's get him back. It's a bigger one out of here, actually. Normally don't get that big, but oh, there it is. Whoa, and he's gone. Other way, buddy. No, 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 no. Other way. Caught up in me line here. Oh. Oh. No, no. Toward the depths. There he goes. Sometimes they just get going so fast. So I wasn't going to stop because I've been on the road for like 5 days or something like that. We just had a little focus right here in front of us. But like, how do you pass up the weather? Like, it's so hard. It's just like the perfect day. And we're getting them on dry fly, so what's wrong with that? And back we go. I'm really liking this little retrieve. Might be a new technique I gotta start trying more often, really. Oh. Oh, that was one that surfaced right there. Oh. Just like that. Just a little tiny fella. Sometimes these small ones, you just appreciate how they'll come up and just smack just like a, you know, big old fly. Pretty cool. Back he goes. So you can see that picking them up like that, it's like hand's not even dry from the last fish. It's like they're gonna be just fine. Like there's nothing to worry about, honestly. Alrighty. We'll be back in a minute when we're on the other side because the bugs are getting bad. So grab our little fish there and we'll carry on to the toward the truck. See what's on the other side. I have seen quite a few flick on the other side. I do prefer this side, but we got more back casting room there, so we can get them out a little further. But anyway, be back in a minute. This little fly is gonna work nice, I think, because they like that. Like they like that displacement on the water by the seams of it. So let's try something a little bigger. Phone's about to die, so we fished this side of the pond for a little bit. We didn't get much on the go, so that other side, just there's more structure and stuff with all the twigs and everything from the beavers putting stuff around. So, but anyway, I'm gonna have this edited up and posted in probably the next day or two, and then by the time you see this, I would have already been to Howley fishing, and I've got that in the works to post that. So there should be some nice big trout up in there. So, and lots of landlocks will be up in the way. So we're gonna throw some jerk baits there and throw some new streamer flies that I've been tying up that look like smelt, so, and that should be a lot of fun. But yeah, until then, tight lines.